This is where we do all these experiments, where all the magic happens.
The magic of muscle regeneration. Scientists in this lab are working on a chemical that could help regrow muscles in patients from injured athletes to the elderly.
To be able to do something that will move the needle in terms of improving therapy is unbelievably exciting for me.
But Dr. Dutta may never be able to prove his hypothesis because his grant wasn't renewed this year and money is running out. He had to let his research assistant go and is now considering putting the entire project on hold.
So this is making the management of science a nightmare for the United States. And it's making the life of scientists extremely unpredictable. We don't know how much money we should expect to have to carry on all these experiments that we are carrying on around us.
And other sectors are feeling it too, like defense, art, education, because these painful budget cuts, known as the sequester, are across the board.
The sequester was designed to be a rough, stupid cut because it was designed to force the President and the Congress to make smarter cuts.
But they didn't, and so sequestration kicked in when lawmakers were unable to strike an overall deal earlier this year. Medical research lost 5% of its total budget.
They're taking the same cut that the military and others are. And so I would say they're not doing badly, but of course I'm not a researcher, and they will feel differently.
So this is a liquid nitrogen tank. In fact, this specific thing itself was bought on grant money.
But for Dutta, these cuts aren't just about funding for equipment and research, but about America's reputation as a historic leader in science, which was what attracted him 30 years ago.
So what I'm worrying about is this is one of those losses whose effects won't be felt now, but will be felt in the next 10 years.
But the mid-October deadline for next year's budget is fast approaching, as is Washington's decision on whether to continue sequestration or not.